So hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's HIMcrypto, we are live guys. The date today is 31st July 2024. It's 11 p.m. past just like 8 minutes to 12 midnight. We are live guys, those ones who are on. Subscribe to the channel, give likes and a thumbs up. We are live trading Bitcoin. Bitcoin live in the futures market, guys. I'm trying to make sure that the stream looks nice. So guys, what we are saying is that we are in day 3 because we opened this trade on 29th, 29th July at 1700 GMT, or on the East African time zone based here. As we have been trying to be a little bit patient about this, because one of the key things in trading is patience, as whoever knows. So right now, when we look at what we are trying to observe today we had some big event. We had an event, and that was the Fed guys trying to go through their interest rates, trying to cut them out to manage them. As we saw it, it was around 9:30 p.m. Yes, it was around 9:30 p.m. So as we can see, it is reflected here. We had this event. The US federal funds rate, and the US FOMC statement. We had the US's form settlements press conference. So all these events were taking place at 9 p.m. until when we had the final one at 9:30, which is the press conference. So what was really, if we try to find out what came out, was actually, when we look at the previous rates, 5.50%, and then the forecast was 5.5, which I have to try to analyze, or to let me try to refresh this as what happened here. So actually the forecast was 5.5, and it's exactly what came out. So the details are, the US dollar was trying to lose strength against the inflating economy. Right now, when you look at the economy of the US, it's just inflating, as we can see. Mark you that whoever is trying to trade, or you have to factor in some fundamental events here as part of our technical analysis. So the Fed holds interest rates steadily at hints at a cut heads ahead, as we shall wait for the new month as we are closing this month. So the interest rates at which the depository institution's rent balance is held at the Federal Reserve, so the depository institution is overnight. And the usual effect is less than the forecast. Is good for crypto market. If the usual is less than the forecast, is good for a crypto market. Otherwise, if it comes when it has changed, the crypto market might be affected. For example, if there is a hike on the interest rate, which means they are going to increase the value of dollar to in terms to try to chase the value of goods and trying to tame out inflation. So this is a very bad effect on the crypto markets, guys. Whoever was trying to be trading the crypto space. So what came out today, it was steadily maintained as actual as was forecast. It was 5.0% as we saw it here. And then the recent indicators suggest that economic activity has continued to expand at a solid pace. Job gains have moderated. And the Federal Reserve followed the Bank of Canada in cutting interest rate. The Bank of Canada cut interest rate against last week given the administration. So all these were just forecasts and speculations about what's going to take place about the Feds. So the FOMC members vote on where to set the target rate. The individual votes are published in the FOMC statements. Interest rates, Fed's rates, Fed Open Market Committee, that's the FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee. It's the one which comes and passes these rates at their conferences. So guys, as we have seen this event today, it was just a steady maintenance of the previous actual, as you can see it here. I don't know if I can try to zoom it out here, but it's not easy to zoom it out. Yeah, let me try to zoom it out here. So as you can see it here, it was steadily maintained. This was the previous one, this is the forecast, and this is the actual as of the current date. So of course right now when I look at the time, it is past midnight, we are into another month. This is August, but we are trying to cover out what took place. We are trying to understand what took place as the event, how it was trying to affect the crypto space. So when we go back to our chart, trading view, at the latest updates, Coinbase Bitcoin price index lost 0.9%. So guys, as Bitcoin was losing, I gave you these entries in the group. We have our group, and this group we try to be seated around one place to try to understand. We try to sit in one place to try to understand how generally crypto is performing. So guys, when you look here, really we rely on the price action, what price is doing. We don't really focus so much on indicators because these indicators they are a bit subjective and lagging. So the process we master out our technical analysis is going to give us a track of our work on understanding how the market flows, and then we just have to continue riding with the market which is going. So basically when we are trying to have entries, as you can see now the market is so blood on the street, everything is in the red right now. Bitcoin is dumping 64,000. We are just waiting for Bitcoin to hit our TP. Guys, we are going to wait our TP to be hit tonight, I think. Most probably our TP will set at 63,000. Remember guys, that once we give out these entries in the group, a few members who are really trying to be around and then capitalize on them, they always have consistency being profitable on the side of trading. So as we can see here, this was this was our entry. This was actually, these are two positions, because usually when we have an event we don't trade, but we just find out that we have opened a trade without factoring in an event up front coming. So what we did, we usually know what these events do. They are not really in favor of how the Bitcoin flows, but usually they affect the Bitcoin and tries to be gaining some bearish momentum. So if we factor in the dollar, that's the Dixie. Remember guys, the dollar is a group of, or the Dixie is a group of baskets, which are like, these are currencies of countries. The most strong countries, they are put in one basket against the dollar. So all these currencies are trying to be against the dollar. But what we were saying, like the JPY, the Japanese yen was trying to gain much momentum, as you can see it here. As we saw it here, the dollar was just trying to lose value against the Japanese yen. Let me try to look for the USD JPY. As you can see it guys here, let's try to look what is here. We don't trade forex or other markets other than cryptos, but what we try to factor in here is that we try to rate the dollar whether it is decoupling or it's capitulating about the crypto market. Right now, once we look at what was taking place, the dollar was losing value against the Japanese yen, as you can see it here, which was all the way from that, the dollar was losing value against the Japanese yen. So as the Bank of Japan was trying to make their currency stronger, then we had an event today that the US dollar has to become more stronger against the Japanese yen. So when the FOMC came out, they tried to maintain their, remember we are in the political climate right now in USA, and what's trying to, it's not easy to understand or predict the politics of US, but you cannot say that the Feds are on the side of the Democrats or they're on the side of the Republicans. So what we are trying to say is that you cannot know whether they are going to hike the interest rate on the dollar or they are going to reduce, which for us would like the dollar to lose value, and then they're trying to put down the interest rate. So what they did today, they just maintained the interest rate. It came out as the forecast. Interest rates were just like stably maintained. So that is it. Once we go back, what we tend to look at the Dixie. So as we have been trying to have some kind of structuring and key levels on the dollar index. Remember guys, once the dollar is trying to lose some kind of value, then story is that the Bitcoin market tries to go against or try to go opposite it, as you can see here. This was the structure of the dollar index or the Dixie. So the Dixie has been losing value, as you can see right now. All the previous weeks, the Dixie is losing value. And today, Mr. Paul came out and said like, no, we have to weaponize our dollar, as the dollar is trying to be weaponized. So what they are saying is that they tried to maintain, I don't know whether it was incorrect political-wise, but it is not clear, but I'm saying it is just going to lose value over and over. So as we are losing value, the Bitcoin market is collapsing. As we can see it here, guys. The BTC market is collapsing. And as we can see it here, however much the Bitcoin is collapsing, I always give these entries into the group channel, guys, for free, for those ones who are active. This entry we just capitalize on it. Those who capitalize on it, we just rip off seriously. So we don't come as just like from nowhere and we sit on the charts and we open positions. We always follow what's taking place in the markets or in the space, not to lose or to miss any opportunity which tries to open up. So here what we did, we covered it up with again. We were saying that Bitcoin is going to come to this level. Why? Because we know the structuring. We try to relate in what the dollar is doing, and we know the structuring and the level structures, as these are key levels, the psychological levels on the play of Bitcoin. Remember, guys, we have been trying to play about Bitcoin rate from all the way back, as you can see. We have been trying to make profits. All these are profits while trading. So when we come back here, we look at how the Bitcoin is doing. It became a bit choppy. Bitcoin became a bit choppy with the politics of US. Even the day Trump was talking, Bitcoin lost momentum here. When Trump was in Nashville, Bitcoin lost value. As he was giving it momentum, point-wise, it lost value. So it came here up to here down to 66. Yes, it was trending around 69 something. So once we apply technicality, what we are, these were just like, based on the pure technicals, this was just like a pseudo double top. Remember, guys, we never tried without a chart pattern. And if you factor in technicals, it's not an incident. It's that it gives an edge where we have a direction or a new direction going to take place. But those who say that technical analysis doesn't work, it really works out. It really works out, guys. As I'm trying to see, Bitcoin is trying to gain momentum, but all of these strikes, the bearish strikes, they are showing that there is a lot of bearishness in the market right now.